Guys, one more new stock chassis-ish system from MDT. This is, as of right now, called the Timber. And Josh will walk us through this one.
Sure. So yeah, the name is potentially subject to change, but for right now, this is the MDT Timber. This is our first foray into a laminate stock, or like a laminate product. We also have the wooden AR grip that you might see. That's also another laminate product, but this is a full chassis. So we are calling it a chassis because it does have a full metal bedding block in here that runs all the way down and into the grip core as well. So it is a stock, very much like our XRS, with the aluminum core in it. No metal forward of the bedding block in here. However, it is a very rigid, very thick forend. You do have your M-lock along the bottom, so you're able to drop on pick rails or sling swivels or an arc rail or whatever you want to put on your forend. You've got a metal, bottom metal that's built into the chassis here. No pillar bedding, no gunsmithing required. It is still just plug and play. Ships with the action screws, so you just take your action out, drop it right in here, and it's good to go. Mag latch is already set up for your action that you're going to be running. It's AICS mag compatible, so no proprietary mags or anything like that. Moving back from that, we are inletting this chassis for a couple different inlets. Expect to see your Remington 700s, your Savages, your Tikas, your Howas, things like that. We've got quite a different setup planned there for all the different inlets. As far as grips go, we have two different grip offerings, and these are prototypes right now. So this is the angled grip, but we also do have a vertical grip going to be available. I think the plan is, and don't hold me to this, but I believe we are going to be shipping with both grips, so you do have the option to switch out to whichever one feels more comfortable to you. And then moving into the buttstock, you have all the adjustments you'd hope to see. So you've got your cheek riser adjust up and down, but you can also translate it left and right and also cant it. And then same thing with your buttstock. It's got all the adjustments you'd find on our chassis. So toolless adjustment here, you got your thumb wheel adjust. You can move your butt pad up and down. You can translate it left and right, and then also cant that in and out. Length of pull is starting at about 13 to 13 and a quarter inches, and it has about an inch or so of total travel. So lots of adjustment in here in your buttstock, but giving you a chassis adjustability range in a stock traditional type feel. So really cool sort of hybrid product for us. We're really excited about this one.
All right, cool. And then I noticed there's a little M-lock slot on the bottom, it looks like.
Yep, little M-lock slot in there. So if you want to run, again, like a sling swivel or a bag rider or something, you can just drop that right in there.
Okay, cool. And do we know like an approximate weight for this?
I don't. Off the top of my head, I would say it's probably somewhere in about the 5.5 pound range or so, 4.5 to 5.5 range.
Okay.
And it'll vary a little bit by inlet as well.
Yeah. Okay. And then, are we planning on lefties at all for this at some point?
TBD.
TBD.
Right now we're not. I don't believe. I think we're launching with just the right-handed inlets.
Okay.
But that may be subject to change.
Okay. And then, are we planning on? Obviously, the first one that will release is like Remington 700 patterns. Are we planning on like Tika and some of the other ones as well?
Yep, absolutely. So the way we've structured this setup is we've made it easy for ourselves to adapt to a couple different common inlets. The full inlet list that we launch with will actually be released pretty quick here as we finalize some of the details. But this is still a little bit of a final prototype, so there are some things that are still work in progress and we're hoping to change. We're still testing a couple things that we're a little unsure of, so should be looking for a sort of Q2, Q3 launch on this if everything goes to plan.
Okay, cool. Any projected price point on it yet, or?
Yep, the aim is that we're hoping to have these about $749 or so MSRP. Pretty competitive price point for the amount of features offered. You know, there's a couple different laminate chassis out there spanning a couple different price ranges, but we think this is a really competitive price point.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.